What's up everybody, I'm Jason and this is Sports Cards Weekly. In this episode, I'm going to be doing my top 5 baseball rookies to buy from the 1980s. But here's the tricky part, I'm only using a budget of $200. It wasn't easy, but I think you're going to enjoy this week's top 5.
Hi, I'm Jason and I've been collecting cards since I was 7 years old. And over 30 years later, I'm still collecting. And now I'm sharing my insight and opinions on the hobby I love. This is Sports Cards Weekly.
Alright guys, this is the top 5 of the 1980s rookie cards. I can only use a budget of $200 and I'm trying to get you the highest grade possible. Let's get started. Coming in at number 5 is the 1984 Fleer Update Roger Clemens rookie card. Now I know what you're going to say. Steroids, steroids, steroids. And I get that.
Let me be clear. I have never taken steroids or HGH.
But let's not be naive to understand that Roger Clemens was one of the greatest pitchers of all time. I think it's undeniable that he's going to make the Hall of Fame someday. David Ortiz made the Hall of Fame this year. David Ortiz tested positive for steroids. Now I'm not sitting here telling you Roger Clemens was innocent, and I'm most certainly not going to tell you that he's a good role model. But what I can tell you is that he dominated the game. He was an 11-time All-Star, a 7-time Cy Young winner, a 2-time World Series champion. He was the 1986 AL MVP, and he holds the record for most strikeouts in a 9-inning game with 20.
In fact, I'm going to stand up. A new record. He got him. He ties his own record.
Twice. He's one of only 9 players in baseball history with 350 or more wins, and he's ranked 3rd all-time in career strikeouts. The reason I chose his 84 Fleer Update card is because it has a low pop count. Through PSA, there's only been 5,700 ever graded. Now typically with the 1980s card, I would like to get a PSA 9 or better, but being that the pop count is so low with this Roger Clemens card, our $200 budget will only allow us to get a PSA 8. And once he does make the Hall of Fame, you're going to see a whole new collector group open up to buy his card, because there's certain people out there that only collect Hall of Famer. Roger Clemens' stats are just too amazing to overlook, and I just could not leave him off this top 5 list. That and the low population count of this 1984 Fleer Update card is why I put Roger Clemens at number 5. Coming in at number 4 on the list is Greg Maddix 1987 Don Ross rookie card. I'm not sure people realize how dominant Greg Maddix was, and I think it's because he wasn't a power pitcher, but nobody painted the corners like this guy.
Go, 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 go.
Greg Maddix was an 8-time All-Star. He won the Cy Young Award 4 years in a row, and get ready for this, he was a Gold Glover 18 times. That is the most by any player at any position in baseball history. He ranks 10th in all-time strikeouts and has over 350 career wins. And in 1995 won a World Series with the Atlanta Braves. No pitcher in the 1990s had more wins than Greg Maddix. Now I chose the 1987 Don Ross card because I just love that it's a rated rookie card. It just really gives you that 1980s feel.
I have decided to prove to you all that the 80s are still relevant.
Now as far as the overall pop count with PSA, it's currently over 31,000. But here's the catch. By using our budget of $200, that will allow us to get a PSA 10, which there's only currently around 2,500 in population through PSA. Being that Greg Maddix was one of the best and most dominating pitchers of all time, and the fact that we can get a PSA 10 of his rated rookie, is why I put Greg Maddix's 1987 Don Ross at number 4. Coming in at number 3 is the most iconic card of the 1980s, the 1989 Upper Deck Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card. I get excited talking about this card. This card was the ultimate card when I was a kid. There was no better card. And Griffey was the coolest guy in the league. The backwards hat, the Griffey gloves, the Griffey spikes, the smooth home run swing.
Now Griffey unloads to deep right. The game is over.
He had it all. Now you're probably asking yourself, how is this card not number 1? And honestly, that's a fair question. But the reason is, this card has an absurd pop count. Through PSA alone, this card has been graded 89,000 times. But here's the thing. We're using a budget of $200. And right now, you can get a PSA 9 Griffey rookie for under $200. If you don't have this card yet, now's the time to buy it. Ken Griffey Jr. was a 13-time All-Star, a 10-time Gold Glove winner, a 7-time Silver Slugger Award winner, and won the AL MVP in 1997. He has 630 career home runs, which puts him 7th all-time in MLB history. And for all those reasons is why I have Ken Griffey Jr.'s 1989 Upper Deck rookie card at number 3. Coming in at number 2 is the 1984 Don Ross Don Mattingly rookie card. Somehow Don Mattingly is currently not in the Hall of Fame.
Wait, you're crazy, man.
Before Don Mattingly's bad back, he dominated baseball. For his career, he batted .307. He was a 6-time All-Star, a 9-time Gold Glover, a 3-time Silver Slugger Award winner, and he was the 1985 AL MVP. He's also regarded as one of the best fielding first basemen of all time.
Go, 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 yeah, go.
If not the best. So for the $200 budget that we're using, believe it or not, you can currently get his PSA 9 rookie card for under $200. That's absurd. This is one of the most iconic cards in baseball history. Through PSA, there's currently been approximately 9,300 cards graded. There's only been 310s ever graded and only 2,900 PSA 9s. Donnie Baseball was one of the most liked players in the 80s. He's also one of the most popular Yankees of all time.
They knew it would not damage his psyche. He pitched a little bit. Look at this. Look at that little red-headed fella.
And for all those reasons is why I put Don Mattingly at number 2. Alright everybody, we've made it all the way to number 1. If you're enjoying this video so far and you want to see more of my top 5s, make sure you click below and subscribe. And now for number 1. Coming in at number 1 is the 1983 Topps Tony Gwynn rookie card. I'm not sure if people will ever understand how good Tony Gwynn was. He batted .338 for his career. He had over 3,000 hits. He was an 8-time batting champion, 15-time All-Star, 7-time Silver Slugger Award winner. Oh yeah, and he won 5 Gold Gloves. I think the most amazing stat ever on Tony Gwynn was that he never hit below .309 in his career. Honestly, when I was doing my research for this video and I read that stat, I had to go back through every season just to verify it. The population count on his card is still very reasonable, under 25,000 total graded by PSA. Now using our current budget of $200, that will allow us to get a PSA 9 for currently right around $180. The population count on a PSA 9 is currently around 4,800. Sadly, in 2014, Tony Gwynn passed away due to complications with his cancer. But Gwynn will never be forgotten, as he's one of the most beloved Padres in history.
Tony really is Mr. Padre. He is San Diego baseball, and there's a statue out there in left center field to prove it.
Tony Gwynn was an absolute baseball legend, and I hope to see his card increase in value over the years. And for all those reasons is why I have Tony Gwynn as number 1 on my list of cards to buy from the 1980s.
Number 19, Tony Gwynn.
Thanks again for watching, guys. If you want to see more top 5s, make sure you subscribe and turn those notifications on. We'll see you later.